I'm Shannon Martin. My family and I have lived in Port St. Lucie since 2006. My husband is a police officer and I have 2 teenagers who go to our St. Lucie County Public Schools. I currently serve on the City Council and I'm the District 3 representative, and in 2016 the Mayor and the City Council appointed me as Vice Mayor, and I'm very honored and proud of that. I love Port St. Lucie. I love our citizens, and I am so honored to serve, and that's why I'm running for re-election. Our city is on a very positive track, and we have several accomplishments under our belt. From the final phase of the Crosstown Bridge, which is now 65% complete, to approving our 10-year master sidewalk and repaving plans, which are priorities for our residents. We also approved the Floresta Drive Master Plan, and the vision of our jobs corridor is really coming to life, with the City Electric putting in a huge facility for manufacturing, and there are more prospects on the horizon. I voted to lower our tax rate for the last 2 years, and we reduced our city debt by 25%, saving our taxpayers $222 million. We recently opened our new Woodland Trails Park, and that's a project that I championed. I also championed our Citizen Summit because I really believe in the value of our citizens' input, and we have to work together as a community to get things done. Our City Council is working as a great team, and we've been unified and laser focused on implementing our strategic plan. I provide strong community and community-focused leadership, and I want to keep working with the City Council for our residents and our city staff to make Port St. Lucie the very best it can be. As I said earlier, the Crosstown Parkway is now 65% complete. Each step through this process, we have made sure that we have addressed the environmental impacts to the fullest extent that we possibly can. And the city has also gone over and above to make sure that we are protecting the environment as best as we possibly can, and to make sure that we look for any future issues with regard to the Crosstown Bridge. We believe that once Crosstown is open, that is our east-west corridor, and that's going to open up access for the entire community. One of the issues that have come up with regard to the businesses is that there may be problems with access to the area in Village Green and that corridor. So we are looking now for a grant to be able to fund a roadway project to provide more access for those businesses, so they can make sure that the residents and the community has access to them. Two ways that we have looked at and are making sure that we are protecting our environment is, one is the McCarty Ranch project, and that is a water quality project where it's a 6-phase project. We now have funding for the first phase and are seeking more funding from the state for the rest of the phases. And what that does is going to allow us to take the water out of the C-23 canal. We're going to treat it, and we're going to be able to put it back into the canal clean, so that when it goes down to the river, all that nutrient load is taken out. And we're projected to be able to take that and expand upon it in the future. The other way that we have looked at protecting our environment is that we embarked on a microbial tracking study, and we partnered with Harbor Branch to see where the impacts are to the river, where in the city those impacts are, so we can look and see what projects we can come up with to mitigate those issues, whether it be more septic to sewer installations or other drainage issues that we can address. We're definitely looking at that, and we really want to protect our river, and we make sure we're always on the vanguard of that. The issue we're going to have in the future is that Port St. Lucie is growing very rapidly, and we are going to have to be able to maintain the level of service that we provide with the services that are going to be needed. We need to continue to run as a lean and mean organization for the benefit of our taxpayers, so we can make sure that we can keep the tax rate the same or even continue to lower it. Our Southern Grove has always been the jobs corridor and our vision for the city to be able to facilitate an area where we can have high-paying jobs in the city and bring in that economic development. We have City Electric currently going in right now, who's going to build a 400,000 square foot manufacturing facility. And we also have prospects, very good prospects on the horizon to diversify that area. And we're going to continue to do that. We have an RFP that went out for some joint venture partners for that area. And our city staff is going to be coming back to us at the end of July with some recommendations for how we can partner to bring in more companies into the city and to be able to divest of that land and make it the economic development mecca that we have planned. And things are really positive and they're going strong, and I'm really confident that we're going to make that happen over the next few years. While we have accomplished several things in the city, there is so much more to do. I'm very passionate about our city and I want to continue working for you. We need to keep the positive momentum going, and our current City Council team is unified in our vision for our city. And as a team member, my knowledge, experience, and community-based leadership will keep us on that track. For more information, you can go to my website at www.voteshannonmartin.com, and I would be honored to have your support and your vote on August 28th. Thank you.